Here's where we're at with getting ready for doing the door jambs. If you remember, we had a little metal patch we put in here. I think it was right around here somewhere. Got this all cleaned up, so we want to get this all painted. I want to put the latches back in so we can sit the door nice and square for that last final, put the nose in place. And then we threw some epoxy over this. Yeah, I guess we've seen that in the video the other day. So that's looking good. Still deciding on whether to delete lights and stuff, but that's later. So this is all protected and basically basic metal work and body work. So there's still finishing body work to do here, and all the blocking and priming for paint. So right now we're going to call that finished, so we can keep moving on. We'll do the same on the other side here. So we'll get this all sealed up with some epoxy all through here, and then that one repair we did down here, we'll get this all done up in epoxy, and then there'll be the stripping, and of course the rockers and the rest of the doors and stuff. The other door, Bart's got it. He's just fixing that the little rust holes on it. I'm gonna just finish up with the hood here. Take a bit more of this old leftover burgundy paint on there. We'll get this in epoxy primer, and then we'll start doing all of our final fitting, and then all the finishing body work can be done a little later. So that's today's update. I had to get some weld through primer on this little piece for the bottom of the door that Bart made up and bent and shaped. Would have been nice to see how he did that. He took that to his shop. He's got all the neat tools over there. He's shrunk and stretched that around. So that'll get welded in on the bottom of that door. So we'll get the door back shortly once that's welded in, and keep our fitting going. I did get all the burgundy off this hood. Getting closer to getting it ready for primer. That paint was on there hard, thick. As a matter of fact, this is pretty much how much paint we have taken off the hood. So, yeah, maybe a kilo. Remember back in those days? What was that? A kilo? No, no idea. Anyways, yeah, there's the original blue hiding at the bottom, and then we went into the burgundy and a little bit of the primers in there. But yeah, a lot of history there on that one. So I'm over at Bart's Bat Cave to come look at this welding he's been doing. Ah, Monty! Monty's still sitting here because Crunchy's taking all the efforts right now. But yeah, right on. Doing the assessing, getting all the things lined up, a lot of thinking and planning how to attack the Montreal. Anyways, that's for another story. Anyways, here we go. Here's the rust that we didn't like. So we take out all that stuff, and then we put that in. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, eh? Wow. And that's what we make it out of. It's a nice thick steel. So Bart has just got this ready to weld up. And then we can put some epoxy on that, and that'll get rid of all the old white, back to nice and red, and back in the car we go. Very cool. Oh, this is the ground you got for your fancy welder, eh? Very good. All right, keep staying tuned. So the door is back. It's all primed up, ready for some paint. The little rust hole has been repaired, welded in. Looking good. Keep chugging away. Oh, there's that old piece. So here we are with the door tootled up. And a little paint on this little area that was repaired. Looks like Bart's just dusted that, so it can be ready. The repair job here for the window. And we've got this door jamb. And those little spots he put up here, so we're now officially ready to move that nose on. And that will be after the door gets put back on here. And we put the latches back in and get it in place. And then we'll have the best information for setting the front nose. So we'll do that again on this other side, the driver's side, and after that we'll be close to just the final bodywork on the car. Cool. So the nose is back on for the final time. We will do the final fitment, and then that will be finally committed to place. We got the door back on. It needs a little final alignment. The jambs are all done on this side. And when I was cleaning up this side, Bart found a bit of old repair in here, so we had some Bondo. So Bart took all the old Bondo out. He hammered and dollied this back, and we had a crack from that previous damage. So he's welded that all up. We put the light skim of the metal ready Bondo on there, and then that'll be all cleaned up, and we'll finish tidying up that piece there. So there's just a little bit of body stuff left, and yeah, we're getting really close to having a complete body unit. Right on, stay tuned.